Hello all. Hi Deepti. Good evening.
Hi.
So hi all. A very good evening and thanks for joining in. Story Mirror is India's fastest growing multilingual community of readers and writers with 6 million plus readers, 6 lakh plus stories, poems and 75k plus writers who have written more than 350 million words in 10 different languages. It has published over 550 plus books and 3,000 ebooks across various genres and languages, out of which 25 plus have been the national bestsellers. With time, Story Mirror has emerged as one of the most reliable, innovative, and flexible publishing platform for writers who are looking for publishing their books around the world and reaching out to the millions of readers like us. They carry a very, very noble mission to catalog every human story, and thus its vision statement is 7 billion people, 7 billion stories, and one platform. Today's Story Mirror proudly presents to you the author of the book Lavender Fields, Miss Deepti Shetty. Before we go ahead, a quick introduction about Deepti. Hanging on to the lyrics more than the tune, weaving stories out of people and turning people into poetry, Deepti has built herself a castle of words. From playing with the words to one day creating them, her debut novel is filled with promises of what yet unfold. She writes in the colors of the world she sees around and has given her everything in the book, which is going to stay in your minds and hearts forever. Before we start our Q&A session, a quick introduction about the book, Lavender Fields. A haunting truth, a broken relationship. We run behind the truth, but what happens when we learn it? How often are we happy with it? Tina's grandfather leaves her his coat and a message, less understood, on his deathbed. What initially appears to be amusing turns out to unveil the deepest and darkest secrets of a family, the ones that were meant to be hidden and forgotten. Everything she once believed is now a lie. A tale told by three people, a tale told by three women, a story experienced through different generations, a bond that redefines relationship. Live along as Tina tells her story, less imagined and more felt. How everything that's loved could one day be just lost. Without any further delays, let's hear from the horse's mouth. Welcoming Deepti Shetty for a candid Q&A session this hour. Welcome, Deepti. Hope you're doing great.
Thank you. And
Okay, Deepti. So we just want to understand that how your writing journey started and when did it start?
Right, my more since that I'm a constant since but about writing something that I thought about. I wanted to explore how it over the journey. I just character so much that I wanted and for that to go somewhere. And so not a pre-planned thing that I wanted to like happen.
Nearly all the best things that came to me in life has also been, unexpected and unplanned. So wishing you all the very best with the book. Moving on, what was your inspiration of writing this book, Lavender Fields, and why did you choose this time to publish?
I think it was more like I would see at home the patient that's seen by like me, my mom or grandma. But it's told by three different voices. To write around it, like story can be perceived in, and that was I think that was the main inspiration to write, give it a try, and not that I wanted to publish last year or something fell into place. So it wasn't a big inspiration the story that I wanted to tell. In fact, I remember when I didn't even know how this was going to. It just happened, and there were many endings. But somewhere it all took place towards the end.
Absolutely amazing, Deepti. So what was your experience, the overall experience you had with publishing with Story Mirror?
I think last year, May is when I first started. And like how every time you write and you have to like give your first speech to the publishers and thought, okay, let me take.
Sorry to interrupt. Your voice is breaking. So could anything be done about your internet? Your voice is breaking.
Is it any better? Maybe.
It's breaking. It's breaking.
Is it better now?
Little better. So let us repeat the question. The question is, how was your experience as Story Mirror as your publishing partner?
So Story Mirror reached me in July, and I wrote to them in May, and I think over 2 months they came back to me with asking for the complete manuscript with them till November when the book, the illustrator or whoever wrote it. So the process of the book was very seamless. I've been with them since the beginning to the end. So it's been a very smooth and easy process when it came to.
Before we go ahead, you continue to break. So is there anything we can do about it?
Or can I join if it's... Is it better now?
It's still breaking. You want to use earphones? Maybe the earphones would give you a bit. So viewers, we are in conversation with Deepti Shetty, author of the book Lavender Fields. So we're having a technical glitch. We apologize for this inconvenience. Just give us a minute and we'll be back soon. Deepti, are you there? Deepti, are you there? Hi all, nothing all you have missed. We are just waiting for our author. There's some technical glitch. So just wait, we'll be going live soon. So for all those who have joined, hi Dipti.
Hi. Is it better now? I'm hoping it's better.
It isn't, but yeah, I think let's go on. So for those who joined us right now, we are in conversation with Deepti Shetty. She's author of the book Lavender Fields. So our next question is that, what do you love most about writing and what all genres we can expect in your upcoming books?
I usually love writing poetry, and that's what I used to do most of the time. And nonfiction was something that I was more comfortable with writing. Fiction is not something that I tried, and that's what I wanted to explore with Lavender Fields. So coming forward or thinking about next book, which I haven't done yet, but I think I would like to explore in the nonfiction side, and also trying to write in a different protagonist voice, like how this book has three female voices as the strong character. Maybe trying something where you are put in a different gender role, and how would you narrate a story from that view?
Absolutely. And what according to you, what makes a good story? According to you, What do you feel a story which stays with people? You know.
I think any story, if that has the power to move even one or two people, if somebody can read a story and be like, oh, I relate to it, or it makes some sense to me and I can connect it to in a different way, it makes a good story. It's okay if it doesn't have a great plot or a great message towards the end. If it can speak to at least one person, then it makes a good story.
Absolutely. Changing one thing may change the world. Correct.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, what message would you like to give to our listeners?
If there's somebody who loves writing and they have second thoughts about whether or not they should publish and showcase their work, I would like to tell them that they should take the plunge and do it, because I have been there and I know how terrifying it can be to actually have somebody read your work, because the thought is kind of scary to have somebody get into your head and read the thoughts you have. But when you have people come back to you or write mails saying, hey, I like this chapter, I like this character, or this spoke to me, it's such a rewarding feeling. So it's worth taking that risk and putting out whatever you write out there for people to see. So don't have second thoughts. If it's any kind of art that you like doing, then you should go ahead and do it.
Absolutely, absolutely, Dipti. So since you were breaking, let me repeat the first two questions and for the new joiners. So the question is, how did your journey start and what inspired you to write this book?
It was last year in the month of May is when I started writing, and it was very random. I didn't even think it was going to be a book novel. It was more about short stories. And I think over the time, when I reached out to a few publishers and I heard back positively from them, it kind of inspired me to write more. And the fact that I got so involved with the stories and how the storyline was going, I just wanted the story to come to an end, and I wanted it to be a complete story and not leave any characters unfinished. And I think in July or August is when I heard back from Story Mirror. And by then I had the complete manuscript ready. And I was being very restless about having it launched as soon as possible. And yeah, after a talk with Story Mirror, and then they told me that it could be done within 2-3 months. And then the process started with the proofreading, and book cover was done, and all of that happened. And I first got my first copy in October, and in November it was out.
Absolutely amazing. We all are looking forward for it. So thank you very much for sharing your valuable insights, and I'm sure each one of us is benefited with your knowledge and wisdom. Heartfelt thanks to our incredible platform Story Mirror that enable us with such inspirational content and motivating the writers and readers within us. So this is your host Abrekha Jain signing off. Do follow Story Mirror and stay updated. Stay home, stay safe. Bye-bye. Take care.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dipti. And thanks everyone for joining.